Hey y'all, let me go and make part 3 of my CD collection. Let's get back into it. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. We have some more Tom Petty. We got Into the Great Wide Open, which is my favorite Tom Petty album. Greatest Hits. Wallflowers might be the favorite Tom Petty record. It's pretty good. Pink, Can't Take Me Home. Now getting into the Floyd, the Pink Floyd. Actually do have a lot of Floyd. Some Floyd. Let me get all my Floyd. All my PK stuff, all my PF, Pink Floyd, all my classic rock Floyd stuff down. If you don't know Pink Floyd, you would know Another Brick in the Wall. I'm not a big fan of the newer stuff by Pink Floyd, like all the way up to the Division Bell. I like the early. I didn't really care for the first 3 Pink Floyd records with whoever the guy was. Same old. Yeah, Syd Barrett. I don't care for any of that. I don't really listen to any of the later stuff by like the Endless River. I didn't really get into that, but I did get into some of the stuff that I have. So let's move on to Pink Floyd. A Momentary Lapse of Reason. Echoes and the Division Bell. Next we got Robert Plant, Now and Zen, and Nirvana. Now next we got some Poison. So Poison. I like Poison. They're in my glam metal collection for sure. They're one of my favorite bands of all time, and they're actually glam, man. I would feel they're one of my favorite bands. Yeah, I don't really have their entire discography though, which I will show you what I do have. By Poison. Got Look What the Cat Dragged In, Greatest Hits, The Flesh and Blood, Greatest Hits, subtitled Icon. Next, we go ahead and move on to The Police, Raw Day Blanc, and Everything Takes His Pretenders. So, for number 1 hits now, we got The Pretenders, the Essential, and the Greatest Hits, and my favorite Pretenders album, Last of the Independents. And we got some Queen, one of my favorite bands of all time. Pull all the Queen and Queensryche albums. I like Queen and Queensryche's music. Not the biggest fan of Queen's the early period by Queen, but I can show you the stuff that I actually do listen to by Queen, because this is the stuff that I actually bought. I have A Kind of Magic, got The Miracle. I didn't really care for The Miracle too much, but I do have Innuendo. At Made in Heaven, Grace That's Made in Heaven. Now we got some Queensryche. This is The Warning, Empire E single, and Here Into Fraternity or something like that. I love Queensryche. Newer stuff. Now we're gonna move on to the rest of the U2 CDs. They are rocking. Now I'm actually listening to all my U2 CDs. Play them one by one. See how the U2 do. Now if U2 do. Let's do this album. Which we'll do a CD collection later. We are doing a CD collection. It might be in this video, it might not. I don't know. Alright. More Queensryche stuff down here. More Queen. Alright, Q. Alright, now we're going to move on to R. It's kind of bit. This is the beginning of that album. Sunday Bloody Sunday. Ready? Remember Down to Earth. We got Bonnie Raitt, Knock of Time. I got some really Rat Greatest Hits and metal hits. My Rat collection is on because I got the Outseller right up there. Manic Californication. By the way, I also have their newest album. Actually, do not have the newer Red Hot Chili Pepper stuff. Let's see what game. Now we're gonna move on to REM. On that. Now we're gonna move on to REM. REM, one of my favorite bands of all time. So I do own a lot. Reconstruction of the Fables. Eponymous. Green. this gets into starts getting into their good stuff. Out of time. What's the name of the song? Happy People. Something to Happy People. Shining Happy People. And Losing My Religion were the 2 hits on this album. I'm not a huge fan of. I need to listen to Low and see if I like that song. 1991. I'm gonna throw my REM CDs at some point. I'll Accelerate. I mean, it's called what's the name of the song? I got a kind of a bad copy of it. Monster. Up. Reveal. Up. Yeah. Monster, Up, Reveal, and Accelerate. All my REM CDs. Next, we're going to move on to REM Speedwagon, which I wonder if they ever drive a Speedwagon. Yeah, the great. I just finding it on home, just greatest hits. Now we're going to move on to rest of the R that I actually listen to the most. This is our big shots and the big hits, Rolling Stones. Skid Rock, Run Jesus. This is Daily Field, Little Math, and One of our greatest hits. Now we got Rush, one of my favorite bands of all time. Oh, Fly By Night, 2112, favorite of mine. Farewell to Kings, Permanent Ways, my favorite Rush album. Moving Pictures, Power Windows, Presto. Roll the Bones, Greatest Hits. So that's very, this is Vapor Trails. Everything that I do on Rush, this is the start of my Rush. And we got a lot more Rush up here, which I need to actually stand up to show you my rest of my Rush collection. Greatest Hits. View. Snakes and Arrows. This is Snakes and Arrows. This is Clark Games original. Yes. And we're going to move on to the S's. Saliva back into your system. Back into your system. I'm just standing up showing you the CDs. Well, earlier I was actually sitting down because you can actually tell if my glasses get dirty. I'm a huge S fan. Letter S. Santana 3, Caravanserai, The Best of Santana. Best of Santana and Santana Supernatural and All That I Am. Huge fan of U2. I'm actually playing the War album right this minute. Joe Satriani, Not This Earth. Surfing with the Aliens. It's a great album, Joe. Some of my slipcases like that. I don't really have. Do I have any more slipcases to show? Maybe I do. Flying in the Blue Dream. The Extremist. Time Machine. Huge Joe Satriani fan. Both of them in it. Go ahead and pull out the rest of my Satriani, my Satriani stuff. Self-titled, Crystal Planet. I don't really think that's one of his best, and I have the Strength of Music. I actually kind of don't really have my Bob Seger I do like some of my Scorpions. Yeah, Crazy World and Virgin Killer. I love Crazy World. I love both of them. One's of Changes, but one of them got the couple of Stewart, Night Moves, and Stranger in Town, which I am a huge super fan. Most of my stuff that's inside of S, we haven't got to. Most of my good stuff. I'll tell you what, one day we will listen to those. Seven Dust, self-titled, metal like Korn and Metallica. My only Soundgarden album, Down the Upside. Danny really wants to give me his Korn CDs. I mean, Seven Dust, he doesn't mind. He's got 2. Try. He wants to give me the Korn that he has. Bruce Springsteen, when they said Tone of Love, Grace Tits, and The Rising, which I don't tell you something really kind of crazy about Springsteen about me. I buy what I can get, and there is several more Springsteen records before I complete the Springsteen album collection, but I do like some more stuff. I got the most part. This is a Stain, I think. I can't remember. Aaron Lewis, I think, is their lead singer, but they actually do have, yeah, Aaron Lewis, but he is actually a country singer. A couple albums by Two Against Nature and the Best of Steely Dan. I have some Sting. Oh, this is one of my favorite U2 songs, New Year's Day. This song this was a great U2 song. It's probably my favorite U2 song on this record. Unplugged. Gentle Pilots, Core. Commercial and shirt. Okay. Tiny Music Gifts from America. Gift shop at number 4. I actually don't have their newer work, and against my newer Stone Temple Pilot CDs are actually organized because I finally am starting to collect the band Izzy Stradlin, trying to buy some of his own, but this is Izzy Stradlin Juju. This is a really good CD. It's got Shuffle It All on it. Probably my favorite song by Izzy. Now we got the, of course we have some stuff by the band Styx. So I have Crystal Ball, my favorite Styx album, Grand Illusion, Greatest Hits, Icon, Sublime, Live, Sublime. This puppy's at 100%, I'm sure it is. 97. Probably gonna be about 6 o'clock when I get back downstairs. It just depends. I mean, I'm gonna charge you some more. But I'm telling you, I do have a lot more stuff to show. I'm not going to show you all my